Spot number 10 is the baby food diet. Just by hearing the title of this diet, you can probably guess the gist of it. The diet is linked to the celebrity trainer Tracy Anderson, who has denied supporting it after some celebrities have claimed to use it. The diet includes eating 14 jars of baby food a day with the option of adding in one low-calorie meal. Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, and Gwyneth Paltrow have all allegedly tried the diet plan. The baby food jars are basically just pureed peas, carrots, other fruits, and vegetables. Should you try it though? No. Realistically, the jars of baby food range around 80 calories, so if you're eating 14 of them, you're taking in roughly 1,000 calories anyway. Add a low-calorie meal to that, and maybe you're around 1,500 calories a day. At that point, you might as well just eat a regular solid food meal, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might lose weight because it is low-calorie, but your metabolism will not be the same when you start eating actual food. Coming in next, number 9, is the HCG diet. Give me a second to try and pronounce this, but HCG stands for human chorionic gonadotropin, and it is a hormone that naturally occurs in women during pregnancy. So how is this a diet? Turns out that some people will inject the HCG into their body while sticking to a 500 calorie food intake. Laura Prepon has given the diet a try and said, "I've done crazy crash diets. I've ruined my metabolism that way. I did the HCG diet. You're injected with a hormone that's extracted from the urine of pregnant women. We can imagine that is not an healthy option. In fact, it is not approved or endorsed by the FDA, and the hormone itself hasn't even been proved to have a real impact on weight loss. It honestly might just be the 500 calorie diet that is doing most of the work." Sliding into number 8 is the Master Cleanse. It is a really popular diet in Hollywood. Most celebrities do it before a big role or an event as a quick way to shed some last minute pounds. The Master Cleanse is sticking to a diet of just lemon juice, maple syrup, and cayenne pepper. Apparently, by drinking the cleanse, it will detox your system and accelerate weight loss. The queen herself, Beyonce, admitted to doing the cleanse before filming her movie Dreamgirls. Her goal was to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks. She spoke about it and said, "Normally they just change your makeup or your clothes, but I wanted to go the extra mile. I knew Dina," her character, "would have been thin then, so even though I love eating, it was necessary to lose weight really fast because we shot Dina at 36 and then Dina at 16 2 weeks later." It is not healthy, to say the least, and doctors have said that our bodies are a powerhouse and can process and detoxify our bodies naturally without that nasty drink, which I can imagine probably doesn't taste too good.
Number 7. Snooki. After kissing Jersey Shore goodbye, the reality star Snooki became determined to get in shape following her wild partying ways. The celeb dropped an enormous amount of weight in a small period of time and credits her weight loss success to Dr. Siegel's cookie diet. Quote, "I eat 6 cookies a day and then I have like chicken or fish for dinner, something healthy." The diet, which has been well known since the 70s, features a varieties of cookie flavors like oatmeal raisin, chocolate chips, blueberry, banana, even coconut. But how is Snooki going to lose all that weight by eating non-diet food? Well, the cookie diet actually limits your calorie intake to 800 to 1200 calories per day, an amount considerably less than recommended by most dietitians. Since you're eating the same foods most of the time, you're also missing the vital nutrients you'd be getting by eating well-rounded meals. The cookie diet is misleading in that it makes you think that you can indulge, when in reality you're still restricting calories and eating cookies that aren't as tasty as you might really imagine.
Coming into the number 6 spot is the Fruitarian diet. This is the diet that Ashton Kutcher used when getting in character for his 2013 Steve Jobs biographical movie, Jobs. Steve Jobs swore by this diet, which advocates that at least 75% of your daily food intake is raw fruit. So if you're going to try a diet like this, you better enjoy fruit, because that is a lot of fruit. I like fruit, but not that much. We all know that fruits have their health benefits, but this diet is not as healthy as it sounds. Ashton was doing the diet, and after just 1 month, he was sent to the emergency room with an inflamed pancreas. Needless to say, he was not able to complete the diet. So
Number 5. Gwyneth Paltrow. In 2018, Paltrow came under fire for endorsing a drastic diet that she called a winter detox, which was an all-liquid diet consisting of 300 calories a day. Then in 2021, the actress took to Instagram advertising a book called Intuitive Fasting by Dr. Will Cole. She gave it the highest of praise, stating, quote, "It's designed to optimize our well-being and set us up to feel our best for all the other weeks to come." Immediately, people were lighting up the comment section criticizing the actress for continuing to promote starvation. By this point, she had angered everyone, especially nutritionists, health coaches, and personal trainers. She has also been a long-term follower of the controversial macrobiotic diet, which is a very restrictive form of eating that doesn't allow any processed food or refined food. It focuses on natural, organic, plant-based food sources and foods that need to be consumed in their most natural state. According to sources, Paltrow also went the extra steps of eating no animal products whatsoever and nothing cooked. She took the concept much further than some practitioners do, and she may have put herself at risk of some of the problems that go along with lack of calcium, protein, and vitamin B.
Rolling into number 4 is the Victoria's Secret diet. I think we could all guess that there was a diet for these models, and many people have probably wanted to try it. One model, Adriana Lima, has admitted to the diet and says she is on the restrictive diet basically all year long in order to maintain her physique. Her normal diet isn't a quick crash diet, she actually sees it as part of her job. But in the 9 days leading up to the Victoria's Secret fashion show, she does this diet which restricts her to solely protein shake concoctions which are filled with powdered eggs. She does not have solid foods within these 9 days, and even 12 hours before showtime, she says that she cuts herself from all liquids as well. So basically, she's not eating anything. It's honestly shocking to me that she doesn't faint while walking down this runway. If I didn't eat or have liquids for 12 hours and then I'm in these hot lights and I'm strutting my stuff, I'ma go down. No questions asked.
Number 3. Hugh Jackman. The actor has really become well known for the striking physical transformations he's had to undergo for movies, particularly when he reprises his role of Wolverine. So how does he do it? Well, Jackman reportedly follows intermittent fasting, the strict 16-8 diet, in order to bulk up or slim down in a really short amount of time between projects. In order to bulk up, the diet requires that participants eat a whopping 5,000 calories a day, but only between the hours of 10 AM to 8 AM. The other 16 hours of the day, well, you're expected to fast. But Jackman had to do this, according to the actor, because he's not naturally bulky. "I'm quite a skinny person by nature, so I'm eating ridiculous amounts of food. What I do is I eat everything in an 8-hour period. It's called the 16-8 diet. It's safe to say that this way of eating is not recommended as a regular everyday diet. In fact, doctors say that a normal healthy person should be eating between 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day to maintain a stable weight. But even though the diet itself is controversial, it's not unheard of for bodybuilders or pro athletes to be doing something similar."
Taking over our number 2 spot is the moon dust diet. People were shocked when articles started to read, "Gwyneth Paltrow drinks a $200 moon dust smoothie every day." The story behind it is that the actress shared the recipe for her daily breakfast smoothie, which includes a mushroom powder called moon dust. The moon dust allegedly gives you feelings of centeredness and helps you lose weight. The price tag on this bad boy is $200 a glass. So I'm not sure if anyone outside of Hollywood could even afford this diet, because no offense, but mushrooms ain't worth $200. The worst part is there is no proof that this actually does anything for you. A registered dietitian named Andy Bellotti spoke about it and clarified that it is all just potential. He said that they could potentially have benefits, but it is all just a maybe and there is no scientific proof behind it. Y'all, just eat some damn mushrooms, like, in with your other meals. We've made number 1 and we have the raw egg and milk diet. I don't know if there's a need for explanation on this one, it is pretty self-explanatory. The diet goes all the way back to 1952 when Marilyn Monroe told Pageant magazine that she was on this insane diet. She said, "I have been told my eating habits are absolutely bizarre." And then she explained that she eats raw eggs whipped in warm milk every day for breakfast. And this is the only thing that she would actually have until dinner time. She claims that she would crack 2 raw eggs into a pan of hot milk and then she would stir it until it became frothy, and apparently the completely flavorless meal is filled with protein and that is enough to hold her off until dinner time. That's disgusting. Imagine the taste of that and the texture. Warm. Oh, that's sick. I think I'd rather have mushrooms as a meal instead. I'll just not eat till dinner. I don't need that. That's nasty.
Number 10. Beyonce. In order to prepare for her starring role in Dreamgirls, Beyonce went all out by committing to something called the Master Cleanse, a very dangerous all-liquid diet that has participants eating nothing but lemon juice, maple syrup, and pepper mixed together. It involves a 10-day diet of liquids only and no solid foods. Each day you make yourself a lemonade of lemon juice, maple syrup, cayenne pepper, and water. You must also take a laxative in the morning and in the evening, or you can trade the morning laxative for a saltwater flush. The singer reportedly lost a whopping 9 kilos in 14 weeks doing the cleanse, which sounds more scary rather than impressive, but she did it all for her character in Dreamgirls. Quote, "Back in the 60s, models like Twiggy were popular, and I knew Dina would have been thin then, so even though I really love eating, it was necessary to lose weight really quickly." But health professionals have also questioned its safety and compared the diet to starvation. The diet also messes with your metabolism, causing it to slow down quickly and conserve your body's energy instead of burning fat, so it's just not a good idea all round. Number 9. Khloe Kardashian. After separating from her husband Lamar Odom in 2014, Khloe Kardashian famously embarked on her revenge body journey that saw her drop from her smallest size in years and lost almost 20 kilograms. She attributes it to a low-carb diet that focuses on protein and reducing calorie count. She reportedly eats just a spoon of jam and peanut butter for breakfast to give her enough energy to work out for several hours a day to help with maintaining her physique. She also doesn't have any carbs after 3 p.m. and allows herself just 1 cheat meal a week. While the reality star has been getting tons of love for her new slimmed down look, the tabloids report her strict diet isn't very healthy. While pregnant with her daughter True last year, the celeb continued her intense workouts, and Khloe reportedly jumped right back on to her original workout and diet routine right after giving birth. Only a few months later, she reportedly shed all of the weight she put on during pregnancy. Now her diet doesn't seem too bizarre, but the whole concept of her show Revenge Body was trying to make your ex jealous by losing weight, so it's a little bit counterintuitive. Number 8. Christina Aguilera. Okay, this diet sounds a little more random than effective. Over the years, pop star Christina Aguilera has had a crazy amount of media attention when it comes to her weight, and because it comes with the territory, rumors have always been circulating about her diet as well. But this one is pretty controversial. When it comes to weight loss, Christina credits something called the 7-day color diet. Essentially, this diet requires exactly what it sounds like. You can only eat food of just one color every day. The first day you eat white foods, the second day you eat red, and it's followed by green, orange, purple, and yellow. Then on the 7th day of the meal plan, you're permitted to eat all of the colors. While this sounds fun, if you're only eating junk food that corresponds to the color, then it definitely won't be as effective as it should be. Besides, Christina reportedly had a chef whip up these colorful meals on demand and did not necessarily have to do the grueling work of grocery shopping, cooking, and cleaning. It's just a very unrealistic diet that should not be promoted to regular people at all.
Moving on to number 7, we have the cookie diet. At first, I was like, this is a diet I can get behind. Eat a bunch of cookies, lose weight. Sounds pretty good to me. One celebrity known for this diet is Snooki from Jersey Shore, which is not really surprising to me. Apparently in 2010, she did the cookie diet for 3 weeks, which means she ate 6 cookies a day, all of which were 90 calories. The cookies are made up of 3 ingredients: glycerin, whole wheat powder, and beef protein. They also have Rice Krispie options, which are Rice Crisps, egg whites, wheat bran, and vitamin B. Basically, you treat the cookies like they are a small meal. It was first created by Dr. Sanford Siegel, who was known as the Cookie Doctor, but since he retired, it has now become known as Snooki's diet invention. Tell me, would you try the cookie diet? I was cool with it up until I heard beef protein. Ain't no cookie supposed to taste like beef, so that is a no for me.
Number 6. Elizabeth Hurley. The English actress and model is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful women in the industry, but her controversial diet is one of the ways that she maintains her figure. According to Hurley, she undergoes a soup cleanse every now and then in order to stay slim. The Sun reported that the actress is a supporter of the watercress soup diet and even recommends it to all of her friends. Like it sounds, the cleanse requires you to switch out solid food for low-calorie soup instead. Well, she's always been very open about promoting it and said, quote, "It's fatless, low-calorie, full of vitamins and iron, and delicious enough to serve at a dinner party." Although this diet sounds like it's effective, it would probably get extremely boring after a while. The British beauty turned to the watercress soup diet in 2007, reportedly losing 10 pounds in a week, and says that she drinks at least 6 cups a day when she is eager to lose a few pounds. Most controversially, she has also come out saying that she does not eat breakfast and she does not think it's even necessary. Quote, "My diet survived the onslaught of phenomenal vacation food doctors disagree, but I swear by almost nothing for breakfast for adults."
Halfway through our list, number 5 is the Werewolf Diet. This one might be the strangest one on our list because it takes you completely away from reality. The Werewolf Diet encourages people to base their eating habits based on the lunar calendar. Someone who does a diet will do a 24-hour juice fast during a full moon or new moon, or they can opt for an extended plan. The people who do the extended plan follow the juice fast but adjust to specific eating that corresponds with the different phases of the moon cycle. I don't understand it, but apparently it's a real thing. Celebrities like Demi Moore and Madonna have tried this diet, according to reports. So, I feel like that's just a lot of work. You'd have to be on your calendar all the time, being like, oh, the moon, no. I'd rather just go to the gym.
Number 4. Sarah Michelle Gellar. For any person who's lived through the 90s and early 2000s, you know that Sarah Michelle Gellar was the total queen of that era. I mean, she's been in so many iconic movies like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Cruel Intentions, I Know What You Did Last Summer, even Scooby-Doo. The list goes on and on. But during her Buffy days, the celeb has been a believer in the all-cabbage soup diet in order to keep the weight off. According to Shape magazine, she followed the 7-day plan multiple times during her career, which bans most foods except for cabbage soup. The cleanse is known to be bland but very low calorie. It's of course controversial because of the fact that it was a mostly liquid diet. To be fair, the Star reportedly added vegetables, fruit, milk, and yogurt to the soup in order to supplement it. It sounds very intense, but people have also been body shaming her for a long time. In fact, she recently had to apologize for posting Instagram photos of herself looking quite slender in black lingerie. People took issue with the caption, which said she was going to put the pictures on display in her house to stop herself from overindulging on Thanksgiving.
Alright guys, in the 3rd spot is the mushroom diet. Katy Perry says that this diet helps her stay thin and actually helped her get lean in certain areas. The pop star has talked about it and said it helped her get lean in selected areas of her body like her waist, hips, and thighs. Problem areas for us ladies. And the diet is apparently super simple. All you do is swap a meal a day with mushrooms, preferably raw, for 14 days. But there's been a lot of controversy around the diet because there's always the big debate that no diet can help you lose weight in a particular spot. The intent behind this diet is that you are swapping a full meal, let's say around 800 calories, with a serving of raw veggies which has very minimal calories. But this doesn't really fill your body the same way a meal would, so you might be snacking later on. I feel like mushrooms would not fill me as a meal.
Number 2. Lizzo. The singer is pretty open about her day-to-day life on social media, like her vegan diet for example, so it's hardly shocking when she talked about her 10-day juice cleanse that she went on in 2020. For some reason, it really broke the internet. Fans were very disappointed in her because she was labeled as a body-positive icon. First, Lizzo shared an Instagram post with the words "What I eat in a day" on JJ Smith's 10-day smoothie detox written on the top. The video showed a list of Lizzo's smoothies and capsules that she planned to add to them, and then she stood in front of the camera in a sports bra and leggings before slowly turning. The fasting diet involves drinking only juices for 10 days and is supposed to act as some kind of a reset button, but mostly it just causes exhaustion, lots of pooping, and minimal weight loss that returns as soon as a user begins eating food again. But she defended the detox saying, quote, "I drank a lot and ate a lot of foods and effed up my stomach in Mexico Mexico, which is why she said that she wanted to do her cleanse in the first place. Although her fans weren't exactly on board, with one Twitter user saying that diet culture comes for us all. I mean, if she's doing it for her health, then it's completely her decision. Number 1. Shailene Woodley. Not many people have heard about this one, but the actress likes promoting the diet of eating clay. Woodley is known for liking some very out there ideas, but eating clay is one of the more interesting ones, which she claims has a detoxifying effect. She went on The Late Show with David Letterman in 2014, where she explained that clay eating has been practiced in indigenous cultures for centuries, particularly among pregnant women. She's actually correct there, in that various indigenous cultures have been known to use clay in their food preparation, and it is thought to relieve the nausea of morning sickness that pregnant women experience. Woodley says that she makes a sculpture out of the clay and then eats it. She explained it helps you excrete those materials that are not necessarily best for you, like toxins and heavy metals and whatnot. She said that she also makes toothpaste out of clay and that she swallows it to get her daily dose of medicine while she brushes her teeth. This diet is super controversial because unless you know what you're doing, doctors don't recommend eating clay. It could cause a blockage in your intestines, and it can actually affect how you absorb nutrients and electrolytes, so it's really unsafe for Woodley to promote it to the general public.